How useful is the financial reporting in the general daily press to you, and how useful should it be to investors in general?
Okay. It has improved dramatically, not just in the press, but also company reporting. 10 years ago, companies didn't have interim balance sheets. It's hard to imagine. They only gave their balance sheet to you once a year. Now they show you quarterly what's happening in their inventories, what's happening in receivables. And now in the major newspapers, they'll even show types of funds. They're now, I think there's 2,500 companies in the New York Stock Exchange. There's over 5,000 different mutual funds. So there's twice as many mutual funds as there are stocks. At least in the paper day, explains what kind of fund this fund is. So I think reporting has improved. They report earnings. But again, I think if you own auto stocks, you shouldn't be reading the financial part of the newspaper. On Wednesday, the local newspaper, Tuesday some places, or on Saturday, they have a whole 4 pages on automobiles. And they talk about new models. And they say this one stinks and this one's outstanding. They really, if you own auto stocks, that's the part of the newspaper you should be in. You shouldn't be calling your broker 4 times a day to get stock quotes. It doesn't work. Getting up in the morning to look to see how your stock did yesterday is not useful. All this stuff is just a waste of time. If you're adding up how much your stocks are worth, absolute waste of time. You should be looking at the company when you get the quarterly reports. You should be, if you're at the mall, imagine if you were in the retailing industry, or if you're in the restaurant industry, you would have seen Taco Bell, you would have seen McDonald's, you would have seen Toys R Us. I mean, you would have seen all these companies do terrifically well. You would have seen Bombay, you would have seen Tandy with Radio Shack, and you would have seen Radio Shack roll across the country, and pretty soon there were 25 Radio Shacks in every major city, and you said, there's not much room for them to go. But they had a 20-year great run. That's what you're dealing with. You're not dealing with the minutia of today. You're dealing with what's this company doing 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years from now. And if you're dealing with a cyclical and business is turning around, you wait for signs that business is slowing down. When you see it, you move on to something else.